There's this moment that happens when you are working, when everything suddenly feels like it's too much, your inbox is overflowing, you have 3 meetings going back to back, or someone just dropped an urgent project on you. And with this, you can start to feel yourself like going into a spiral. And when this happens, most people push through. They try to power their way through the overwhelm, but actually that's how burnout happens. I'm going to show you the 5-minute midday meditation practice that stops this spiral for me every single time. And it's not about like escaping from work, it's actually about showing up to it with the clarity that you gain instead of a chaos. Hi, I'm Tom. I'm a meditation teacher living in Bali and running my own freelancing business. I have been practicing meditation for over 15 years, and I'm also a certified meditation teacher. When I tell people that I meditate, they often assume I only do it in the morning, like sitting peacefully with no stress. And that's not the reality. Like the meditation that saves me most of the times, like isn't my like 30 minutes morning practice, which is also like super good, but often is like the 5 or 10 minutes reset that I do in the middle of the day when things get overwhelming. This midday meditation is what allows me to maintain high performance without burning out. And it's what keeps me from making the reactive decisions when I'm stressed, and it's what prevents like my emotions getting stuck from not giving them the right attention. So today I want to share exactly how this works and how you can use it too. Here's what happens when you don't reset during the day. Morning stress like compounds with midday frustration, which compounds with afternoon exhaustion, and by evening you are carrying this like massive load of unprocessed emotions and stress. So you might snap at someone, you might make a poor decision, you might nap out with food or screens or alcohol because you are undone, and then you try to sleep, but your mind is racing because you haven't processed anything that happened during the day. So you sleep badly, you wake up tired, and the cycle continues. When I was working in B2B sales and leadership, I lived this way for years. I pushed through the day, holding everything together, and then collapse at night completely depleted. What I didn't realize is that small resets during the day could prevent like this entire cycle. When something stressful happens during your day, difficult email, tense meeting, or some bad news, your body goes into stress response. Like your heart rate increase, your thoughts speed up, your nervous system activates, and most people stay in this activated state and just keep working. I was one of them. They carry that stress into the next task and the next and the next. And like the midday reset that I told you about, the meditation, it can give your nervous system a chance to come back to the baseline. It can process like what just happened, and it can prevent like the stress from accumulating. Think of it like this: like if you are driving a car and you are getting too hot, you don't wait until the engine like overheats and you are broken down on the side of the road. You pull over, let it cool down for a few minutes, and then continue. And that's what this meditation actually does. It's this preventive maintenance for your nervous system. I know what you are thinking, like, I don't have time for this, I'm already overwhelmed. Sure, but here's the truth. Like those 5 minutes, they can save you hours of inefficient, stressed out work, and they can prevent the burnout that would cost you days or weeks. When I'm stressed and I push through without resetting, like my work quality drops, like I make mistakes, I have to redo things, I take longer on tasks, and I'm not actually being more productive, I'm just spinning my wheel faster, and sometimes like getting distracted myself with some like not important stuff. When I take those 5 minutes to reset, I come back clearer, I work faster, I make better decisions, I stay calm under the pressure, and the 5 minutes of meditation save you from hours of stress, inefficient work. The first step is recognizing when you need to reset. And for me, the signals are that I feel tension in my heart area. Like my thoughts are racing. I notice like irritation or frustration rising. I feel that sense that like this is too much. And maybe you have different signals. Maybe you feel it in your jaw, your shoulders. Maybe you feel your chest getting tight, or maybe you notice that you are holding your breath. So it's a good idea to learn your stress signals, and the earlier you catch them, the easier the reset is. And when I notice these signals, I know it's time to pause. I need those 5 minutes. And I take them, even if I'm in the middle of something, even if it feels like I don't have time, because I know from experience that pushing through without resetting will cost me more time in the end. You don't need anything fancy, like just close your office doors if you have one, go to your car, find an empty conference room. Even a bathroom works if that's all you have. Because the key is just to be somewhere you won't be interrupted for 5 minutes. And if you work from home, this is easy. I just step away from the desk. And if people ask what you are doing, you can just say, like, I'm taking a quick break to reset. I'll be back in 5 minutes. And most people respect that. Once you are in a space, sit or stand, doesn't matter. Close your eyes if you can, or lower your gaze, and start with 3 deep breaths. These are the cleansing breaths, like in through your nose, fill your lungs completely, and then exhale through your mouth with a big sigh, let everything go. Do that 3 times. You are signaling like your nervous system that it's okay to release now. And after these 3 big breaths, return to your normal breathing rhythm, in through your nose, out through your nose, and just don't force it, like just breathe naturally, and then focus all your attention on your breath. Like when thoughts come about work or stress or what you need to do next, and they will come, you can just notice them and then return to your breath. And because you are like not trying to solve anything right now, you are just breathing. While you are breathing, like do a quick like body scan, like with your mind, like when like meditate, like notice when in your body is attention. Most common places is the jaw, shoulders, chest, or stomach. And as you exhale, like consciously release that tension, and like don't force it, just allow it to soften with each out breath. And sometimes I do this systematically, like I tell myself, like, release tension in my jaw, release tension in my shoulders, release tension in my chest. Because like your body, it holds stress also physically, and this simple practice helps it to let go. You are not going to release like everything in those 5 minutes, and that's okay. Like, even releasing just like 20% makes a huge difference in your day. After about 5 minutes, you can set the timer if you want, or just notice when you feel more settled. Like prepare to return to work. And before you open your eyes and jump back in, set a simple intention. Like I'm going to approach the next hour with presence. Like I'm going to stay calm. I'm going to take things one at a time. And it doesn't have to be fancy. Like you are just orienting yourself to how you want to show up. Then open your eyes, take one more deep breath, and go back to work. What you will notice is that whatever felt like overwhelming before feels more manageable now. You have space to think, you are not reactive, you are calm enough to problem solve effectively. This is how I prevent burnout while maintaining high performance at my work. And this is how I stay connected to myself even on chaotic days. I don't have time for this. You do. You are already taking breaks, like scrolling on your phone, getting coffee, chatting with your coworkers. And those aren't actually resetting your nervous system. Like what this does is like my workspace is too busy, chaotic, and all the more reason to do this. Like the busier and more chaotic your environment is, the more you need this practice. I feel guilty taking 5 minutes when there's so much to do. This is actually backwards thinking. Those 5 minutes make you more effective for the reset of the day, and you are not being lazy. You are just being strategic. I tried meditation and it didn't work. This isn't about like some achieving some perfect meditative state. It's just about giving yourself and your nervous system a chance to reset. And even if your mind is busy the whole time, your body is still benefiting from the breathing and the pause. When should you do this meditation? I do it whenever I notice my stress signals, and sometimes that's once a day, sometimes it's 3 times a day, sometimes it's none, and it depends just on the day. But here are some predictable times you might want to schedule it. like right before a stressful meeting, or after receiving difficult news or feedback, or during like the midday when your energy naturally dips. Usually it's around 2 or 3 p.m. for most people, or after a challenging interaction, you can do this 5 minutes, or anytime you notice yourself getting reactive or overwhelmed. You can also build it into your routine. Like every day at 2 p.m., I take 5 minutes to reset. The key is actually doing it when you need it, not waiting until you are completely burnt out. Here's what happens when you practice this regularly. Like over the short term, you will handle stress better in the moment. You don't carry the baggage from one situation into the next, and then on the midterm your baseline stress level decrease. You are not always operating in a heightened state, and over long term you will prevent burnout. So you maintain sustainable high performance, and you stay connected to yourself even through busy demanding periods. And this practice, combined with my morning and evening meditation, is how I have been able to build my business and work hard on projects I care about, and to still have my inner peace. It's not about being perfect, it's about having a tool you can use when you need it. So let me summarize the 5 minute daily set. So, first, recognize your stress signals. Learn when you need to pause. Second, find a space where you can be uninterrupted for 5 minutes. And third, do the three cleansing breaths, then return to normal breathing. Fourth, scan your body and consciously release tension. And fifth, set an intention for how you want to show up when you return to work. This simple practice prevents overwhelm from turning into burnout. It keeps you calm and clear even on chaotic days. If you want to learn more about using meditation in your daily life, including morning preparation and evening processing, I have created a free 7-day meditation challenge. It covers the foundation of meditation, like the morning, midday, and evening. And these work together to help you maintain inner peace while pursuing big goals. The link is in the description. It's completely for free and is designed specifically for busy professionals. I'm still learning this myself, and some days I remember to reset when I need it. Some days I forget and push through until I'm depleted. But the more I practice, the more natural it becomes. The beautiful thing is that this tool is always available to you anytime you need it. 5 minutes, that's all it takes. Let me know in the comments, like, what's your biggest challenge with managing stress during the workday. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.